So just start by giving us an overview of all the things that you do in Easttown. So Watts, like you were talking about earlier.
Sure. So I'll give you a quick background. So my name is Sam Watts. I'm the 5th generation owner of George Watts & Son Incorporated and the Watts Tea Shop. We've been in downtown Milwaukee here for 49 years. My great-great-grandfather started the business. It's always been fine china, crystal, and retail. And around 1930, we decided to add the Watts Tea Shop, which is a restaurant. And we have been here ever since. So we really specialize in high-end gift, high-end tabletop, and then a very high-end and unique dining experience.
Great. So what do you think it is about your businesses that are something different in Milwaukee, or that you offer that nobody else offers? I understand that it's high-end, but do you have a lot of competition in Milwaukee? Is it kind of different?
So we don't have a great deal of competition in Milwaukee, but in today's global economy, I mean, you're competing with not only people in Milwaukee, but in the state and in the country. So, but what we do differently is, and what really sets us apart, it's twofold. First, we do have a very strong commitment to customers. Customer service, a lot of people talk about it, but truly we emphasize it. All of our staff, in every management meeting, it all starts with how can we improve the customer experience and how can we do a better job for the customer. And then what we really try to focus on with what we sell is offering exclusive products that you really can't get anywhere else. So we try to give people of Milwaukee and people who enjoy our store shopping opportunities that they're really going to be hard-pressed to find anywhere else in the country. We bring together a wide variety of brands that are very unique within the industry, and it kind of helps us tell a story of sophistication and civility that you can go to other stores that you might think are like us, but in the long run you'll discover that we truly are a different breed altogether.
So you are a staple of the neighborhood. You've been in business for a long time, and you've been providing almost the same service for that period of time that you've been here. Are you looking to grow or change in the coming years, or are you working to kind of maintain that image and appeal that you've had for so long?
So that's a great question. We are working always to try and grow, and we always need to change. If you're not changing in business, you're just left for dead. So with that being said, our core business does cater specifically to a particular clientele that has a particular need. We really try to make sure that we are true to all of the things that we've done in the past. So for instance, selling programs that we offer, they were probably started back in the 30s and 40s, and we maintain them today. The bridal registry, when we have a couple come and register with us, you're not going to be given a gun and go off and shoot whatever you want in the store. We offer a one-on-one, intimate bridal registry consultation. We walk you through the steps. We talk you through picking your china, catering to your style and your needs, and how you entertain. But then it doesn't stop there. We continue on, and we guide you through the process of, as gifts come in, how to respond to your guests, how to make sure that you get what you want when you want. So sometimes people aren't in town. And so I guess the bottom line is, for us, it's about really having an intimate relationship with the customer. And so the reason I mention that is that is truly what our brand is founded on, is that intimacy. Whereas a lot of brands nowadays, I find, they try to genericize their brand, and they try to just make it as easy or as quick, as convenient as possible. Those aren't really core tenets of our business. Our core tenets are intimacy and just being available so that when there is a need, they know where to go.
Okay, so I will preface this by saying this might not even fit well into this video or whatever. But I am wondering kind of about that last question on our sheet. So we know, just factually based on studies that have been done, that this particular zip code in this neighborhood has grown 11% in the last 4 years. So just since 2011, which is very fast. It's much higher growth rate than anywhere else, pretty much in Wisconsin, which is amazing.
Right.
You were saying earlier you expect that to continue.
Right, I really do. I mean, if you look at the development downtown, you think about some of the new amenities, whether it be the streetcar, all of the new buildings, whether they're for corporate or for residential purposes. There are businesses that are starting up around here with their new restaurants. There are new retail locations. So I do expect it to grow. It's a great location. It's centrally located to people who want to go north, south, east, or west. And it's got everything that you could really ask. For us, I mean, we've always been here and we've always known that how great it was, but it's great that other people are starting to realize it. When I look at the question, what are we doing to attract those millennials, those under 35? We do cater to them with regard to the networking, the social networking, and the marketing. We do advertise on things like Facebook, Foursquare. So we're always trying to reach them. But I think the most important thing that we can do is to try and keep our products relevant to them. I find that there are in our industry it's almost like fashion, and there's a distinct taste and a distinct style that is associated with the younger generation. So our job is to make sure that we're keeping relevant with the styles and trends of that particular generation. So other than that, I personally am out there. I mean, I go to Rotary. I currently go to UWM. All of my staff is, I shouldn't say all, but primarily the majority of my staff is under 50. So we do a lot of kind of guerrilla grassroots marketing. We attend organizations like Easttown. We are part of the Milwaukee Bid, as I said, Rotary, all kinds of different local organizations that I think people really do kind of gravitate towards, and they relate to them. And I think that especially among that demographic, there is a real affinity towards, helping small local businesses, because what they offer is just something that's different and unique, and that's really what people are looking for now. The generic pitch, I think, is something that's stale and outdated.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us this morning.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else that you just want to throw out there?
No, I did think of one last thing.
Yeah.
So the other way that we're trying to stay relevant with our potential consumers, and in particular that new demographic that's growing here, we've rethought how our store is going to function and what our whole business model was. We used to occupy all 15,000 square feet of our building, and now we occupy maybe about 5,000 square feet. We've really dedicated ourselves to offering an incredible online experience, both for e-commerce and bridal registry. And then what we've also tried to do is create a synergistic relationship with our tenants, so that we have like tenants in like industry that aren't directly competing. So we've got a bridal salon, a wedding registry, a restaurant, high-end art, all things that, again, have a great relationship to each other, but that don't directly compete with each other. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You got it.